everyone, it's Aislinn here, and this is my December update. We are Saturday the 19th, so getting pretty close to Christmas. Yeah, so I'm just going to get into what I worked on throughout November and early December here. My plans did change a bit for my last video. I had hoped to touch all my whips at least once. That's probably not going to happen by the end of the year, but I am participating in a couple of challenges next year, so the whips I haven't touched before the end of this year are going to be the first ones I touch next year. More about that in the new year as I actually do updates and things like that. I don't want to get too long of a video or get too bogged down with stuff that's not happening yet. So first up is this Dimensions pattern, which is this lovely geisha. I will post a picture somewhere here from the last time you saw it, and this is where I ended up. So not a ton of progress. I don't even know if it's showing up on camera. It's just mostly like, oop, there it is, finger in the right spot. White, kind of in here, down here, mostly down here. So yeah, and this is a very pale fabric, so I don't even know if it's showing up on camera, but been working through a lot of white. That area is this this fan area in here. So happy with the progress on that. Most of these I didn't get a ton of stitches in on. Some of them I did, but overall happy where that one ended off. I touched it. That was the important thing for me. Now this one is this lovely kit I got from AliExpress. This is the little picture card. It's one of these stamped kits, so yeah, it tells you where to put it. Mostly working through the cream. I'll put a picture of where I was last time, somewhere here. So this is where I am. It's kind of too big, I think, to get in the camera, but it's all this cream color, and it's not showing up very well, but it is very shiny because it is silk thread, so it's looking very nice, and happy with how that one's going. And next update is probably the one I got the least amount of stitches on. I love the pattern, but to be frank, I don't really like stitching it. So we'll see. That one may have to go on stitch timeout for a while. I'll decide that later. But it's this lovely, beautiful kimono. Working through a bunch of these kind of leaves and middle section. And again, post a picture up somewhere here. And this is where we are now. So, oopsie, it's not even in frame. This is where we are now. So quite a bit of green done. And a little bit of cream, but I don't even know if it's showing up, but not a lot of cream from the last time. It's kind of just in here a bit. Again, pale fabric with pale colors. Camera does not pick it up, but okay, that's that one. Next one, this was actually got the most stitches in it because it was for a challenge on Full Coverage Fanatics, which was the Wheel of Fortune. I was trying to get words. Didn't get all the words, but whatever. Violin, I believe this is called Romantic Floral. It is a Dimensions kit. I believe it is still available, so if you like that, you can always go search it. I got mine off Amazon. And this was where we ended up. And again, I will post a picture of where I started the month with, or the time with, and I'm really liking how this is turning out. The stitching in it is very fiddly. There's a lot of half stitches, quarter stitches, full stitches. Yeah, but I am very much enjoying working on it. I just had to put it down because other things. I had to work on other things. So that one got touched, and then the other one I probably got the most stitching on. It's not perfect because I am finding I'm not loving the pattern. I love how it looks, but It's fiddly to work with, is this Lovely Dimensions Cabin on a Lake kit. And I got the cabin done. That was like the hardest part for me, was trying to get this cabin done. I kept messing up, having to take it out, redo it. But I finally got it done, and I was so happy to get it done. And then after I got it done, I was like, yeah, it's going away for a while. So that is it for what was touched throughout November and most of December. For the next couple of weeks until the new year, when all the new challenges and everything start, I am working primarily on finishing up the trunk of the temperature tree by the Stitching Mommy here on YouTube. I am not actually doing the temperature tree until, like the leaves, until January, but I wanted to get the trunk all done so that all I have to worry about is the daily leaves once I get to that point. So I hope to have that finished in the next couple of weeks. I should. I only have this branch I'm working on here, and then there's another branch about here, I believe. I'd have to double look at the pattern, but I think this is the start of it here. So I should get that done. Yeah, so that's the plans for the rest of December. Very quickly, I'm going to touch into 2021. I only have 2 starts planned for 2021. The rest of the year is going to be working on whips, because I want to make significant progress on what I've already got going. Oh, I almost forgot to mention, I don't have, I'll post a picture of it when I find it, but my Christmas stitch, because we're doing a movie marathon Christmas morning, to, the weekend, is going to be Absinthe here. This one is half stitches, lots of block of color. I'm doing it in half stitch on 25 count pre-gridded. Yeah, so I figured that's going to be something that I can make a lot of progress on and just do very, kind of turn my mind off sort of thing with it while we're doing movies. I'm not sure where I put the fabric. I had it in my hand like a second ago and I don't know where it went now. So I'll post a picture of where I'm starting. That is going to be, I'm going to stitch on a little bit today, and then that is going to be December 24th, 25th, and the weekend stitch. So that's going to be another whip that's going to be touched. Okay. 2021 plans. I'm participating in the 3 challenges through Full Coverage Fanatics. I'm doing the monthly tour bookshelf challenge. The first of each month, I'll post which book I'm aiming for and what project I am working on. And I am participating in the Stitch Around Iceland challenge, as well as the 21 in 21 challenge. The majority of my stitching is going to be on Beloved, which I'm starting January 1st. This is my primary 2021 focus because I have a goal of having this done by the 1st of January 2023. So midnight, the 31st of December 2022. That might be a lofty goal. There's a lot of stitches in there, and I am doing full stitch, 14 count. I think it's called pewter. It's a gray fabric anyway. I had originally started this on white. Hated it. Hated the white. So restarting it on a gray, which I think will blend in a little bit better with the actual picture, as well as give it a really nice border. I don't generally frame my projects. I either leave the color of fabric that I stitched on as the border, or I stitch just regular fabric, like the same stuff you'd use in a quilt. I find something complementary, maybe something with a pattern that, gives it a nice border, and then that's how I do it. And then I will put them on dowel rods, or sometimes just post them on my wall. I I don't have a lot of my stitching from years ago anymore. A lot of it was gifted or given away. So this is one I'm doing for myself, so I'm really excited for this one. And then the other start I have planned, which won't be till April, I think, so a few months away, but I'm going to show it because there's only two, is this beautiful piece by Jonathan Earl Bowser, charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. I love Jonathan Earl Bowser's artwork. This is one of my favorite pieces, actually. This one, and there's one called Invariants, which I've also bought, but I don't plan to start yet, which are my two favorites by him. So needless to say, when I found out Heaven and Earth Designs has charts for some of his artwork, I fangirled like a 14-year-old schoolgirl over Twilight. I don't know. Nearest I can say. Do they even do that anymore? I have no idea. Anyway, so yeah, I had to pick it up, had to start it. It is also for the bookshelf challenge. It's for April's book. So I will be starting that one. Those are the only two planned starts. I may have others, but for the most part, I'm going to work through other whips, and those are the only two I have planned. That's pretty much it. I don't think I'll do another update to the new year, because I'm just going to enjoy stitching and reading. Holy crap, I have a lot of books I need to finish in the next week, like 4 of them, for reading challenges. Yeah, that's it. See you guys in the next update.